Welcome to this exploration of the 5 types of wealth by Sahil Bloom. Sahil is a Stanford-educated economist, managing partner of SRB Ventures, and creator of the popular newsletter, The Curiosity Chronicle. He built a massive following by deconstructing complex ideas into simple frameworks. This presentation distills his visual toolkit, designed to help you move away from default living toward a life designed with intention. We will cover actionable learning objectives and practical applications to transform your definition of success.
We often live under the illusion of busyness, using stress as a badge of honor. Sahil provides a mathematical reality check. If you see your parents once a year, you may only see them 15 more times before they die. The old scoreboard focuses entirely on financial wealth, leading us to play the wrong game. True wealth requires an intentional balance. By reverse engineering your ideal 80th birthday, you find that the desired end state focuses on time, people, purpose, and health.
To navigate life's chaos, you need a life razor, a foundational decision-making heuristic. This concept is inspired by the Apollo 13 astronauts who had to keep the Earth in the window to manually correct their course during an explosion. A practical application is Netflix co-founder Mark Randolph's rule to never miss a Tuesday dinner with his wife. A powerful life razor must be controllable, ripple-creating, and identity-defining. It serves as a symbolic anchor, illustrating your true priorities to everyone around you. Direction is more important than speed. While goals represent the summit or long-term ambitions, anti-goals identify the pitfalls or things you refuse to sacrifice while climbing. Inspired by Charlie Munger, the key is knowing where you might die so you never go there. For a CEO, an anti-goal might be spending more than 10 days a month away from family or allowing health to fail from stress. Establishing these prevents a Pyrrhic victory, where you win the battle but lose the war. Time is our only truly finite resource. The learning objective for time wealth is breaking the fixed relationship between inputs and outputs. Most people are time takers, following others' instructions, but wealth means becoming a time maker. To achieve this, you must harness your attention toward energy creators, activities that leave you feeling energized, and amplify them. Simultaneously, you must delegate, delete, or adjust energy drainers. Wealth is the freedom to choose exactly how you spend every precious, fleeting moment. 2 essential tools help manage your time. First, the to-list exercise, based on Warren Buffett's advice. Write 25 goals, circle your top 5, and make the remaining 20 your avoid-at-all-costs list. Second, the Eisenhower matrix helps differentiate between the urgent and the important. Focus on compounders, tasks that are important but not urgent, and delegate delusions. By concentrating attention on high-leverage projects, you break the fixed input-output loop and generate asymmetric results, finally getting ahead instead of just running faster. Social Wealth asks, who will be sitting in the front row at your funeral? The learning objective is to reject the deferred-happiness plan, waiting until retirement to spend time with family. Sahil shares the story of Greg Sloan, a Goldman Sachs executive who quit his prestigious job after his son noted his constant absence. Leaving allowed Greg to build a lifelong bond with his child and save his marriage. Remember, you are social because you are human. Human connection is what allows you to thrive. Collaborating with social scientist Arthur Brooks, Sahil offers 3 hacks. First, expand your time horizon. Short-term thinking leads to bad relationships. Second, treat fighting like exercise. Disagreements should be approached as collaborative growth for a we, not a me. Third, avoid the special trade. It is a bad trade to be special, famous, or powerful, rather than happy. This happens when you choose the 14th hour of work over the first hour with your children. Invest in your social fitness through daily, deliberate actions. Mental wealth is about defeating the pull of equilibrium. The world wants you to be typical and conform to someone else's dogma. To fight this, ask, what would your 10-year-old self say to you today? Your younger self would remind you to stay curious and have fun rather than settling for a static adulthood. A life of mental wealth is a victory against normal. It requires paying a price for your distinctiveness and maintaining your wonder for the universe, ensuring you never stop learning or growing. Do systems build mental wealth? Socratic questioning is for high-stakes decisions. It involves clarifying your thinking, challenging assumptions, and evaluating alternatives to uncover the best path. The Think Day, inspired by Bill Gates, involves picking one day a month to step back from all professional demands. Seclude yourself, shut off all devices, and dedicate the day entirely to reading and thinking about the bigger picture. These rituals create the rare space needed to listen to your own inner voice in a fast-moving world. Physical Wealth asks if you will be dancing at your 80th birthday party. The learning objective is unlocking easy mode through the 80-20 rule. The wellness market often distracts us with complicated fads, supplements, and biohacks. However, 80% of your outcomes come from the primary 20%, basic daily movement, whole foods, and consistent sleep. You must master these core pillars before worrying about the rest. Treat your body like a house you must live in for the next 70 years. Building physical wealth starts with 3 baseline inputs: daily movement, 30-plus minutes, fuel, unprocessed foods 80% of the time, and recovery, 7 to 8 hours of circadian synced sleep. Sahil suggests a 30-day challenge to cement these habits. Use a daily tracker and find an accountability partner to message "done" to each day. Start at level 1 and perform these basics consistently before attempting advanced protocols. Physical activity is the most potent tool we have to delay death and prevent cognitive decline. The big question here is, what is your definition of enough? Sahil shares a story where author Joseph Heller tells a billionaire that he has something the rich man can never have: the knowledge that he has enough. The learning objective is to stop focusing on making money as the scoreboard of life. Instead, realize that financial wealth is simply the fuel used to build the other 4 types of wealth: time, social, mental, and physical. True success is building a life that meets your definition of enough. To build financial wealth, you must earn leverage through 4 steps. Step 1, swallow the frog by learning the tasks your boss hates and doing them for them. Step 2, figure it out. Be the person who asks key questions and gets work done despite imposter syndrome. Step 3, work hard first, smart later. Build a reputation for effort to earn the right to work smart. Step 4, data in, story out. World-changing leaders aggregate data and communicate it simply through storytelling. Leverage is earned, not found. This synthesis matrix from the sources serves as a master blueprint, aligning the big questions with the core tools for every pillar of wealth. Whether applying the Eisenhower matrix for time wealth or Socratic questioning for mental wealth, these high-leverage systems are designed to break your default input-output loop. By addressing these questions regularly, you gain the clarity required to navigate life's inherent complexity. This matrix allows you to move away from default living toward a life designed with intention. We will now conclude with the vital system for long-term maintenance. Our final slide focuses on recalibrating the compass. According to the sources, tiny deviations from your optimal course can be catastrophic, making a system for real-time course correction essential. Each month, you should ask if your goals remain aligned and if your daily energy output matches your ideal balance. Adopt a surfer's mentality. Understand there are seasons for growth and seasons for maintenance. You don't need to ride every single wave. You now have the full toolkit to stop living by default and start designing your dream life today.